Alright, fellas, what's up? So, surprise, surprise, I have reached yet another milestone in my movie collection. Now, since you last saw me, I think I only had like about 4 or 5 shelves underneath the top shelves, but I didn't like how it looked because just the bottom portion was not as wide as the top. That just bugged me, so I bought 2 more. Then when I realized I could fit 1 more in, I went ahead and I bought 1 more. So I got 8 shelves total on the bottom, all of which can hold up to 76 DVDs a piece. And then, of course, I still have my top shelves, which can hold about, I think, just around 550 DVD cases as well. Yeah, it has officially come to the point where I filled up the bottom 2 shelves of my my top shelf, or the bottom 2 sections of my top shelf, with the larger series of my collections. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna give it a once over. This isn't going to be a 2-parter like all of my other videos. From now on, I think every time I fill up 2 sections, or maybe 1, I mean, just depends, I'm going to go ahead and do a video. And I'm pretty sure that somewhere down the line, I'm probably going to buy like a large shelf for just all of the box sets and odd cases. So I'm actually going to try something different now. I'm going to go from all the way from the bottom and work my way up to the top, because it gets a little difficult once you, when you do it the opposite way. And surprise, surprise, my cat is trying to be in the shot like the little attention whore that he is. So I just need you to hold up, Midnight, for just a second, okay? So, I have these movies. They're arranged chronologically as well as numerically, meaning the single movies are at the bottom and they're by year. As you go farther down, it goes farther back in time, I guess. So here we go. Starting from the 50s to around the 70s. We got the singles here, so... And I apologize for the shaky camera work. Like I said, it gets a little difficult to do this like so low to the ground, I guess. So we're obviously entering the 80s here on the bottom. I think that the majority of the bottom shelf here are my single movies from the 80s. I think it's up to 89. Over here. Then I think at this shelf we enter the 90s. And now we're entering the 2000s here. Now the 80s and 90s do pretty much make up for the bulk of my entire collection. So... oh yeah. Snakes on a Plane. This is officially the movie that put me at, well, it's one of 2 movies that put me at this capacity. And yeah, so some motherfucking snakes on a motherfucking plane. That's what got me where I am today. So how about that? I know it's kind of hokey, kind of a lame B movie kind of a vibe to it, almost like something out of like the 90s. But you know, it's got Sam Jackson in it. I couldn't resist, so I went ahead and I bought it at the Dollar General along with a new release, which I will get to. So, going through here. I think around this shelf we start getting into the 2010s. And yeah, so the other movie that officially put me at this capacity, and I know I'm probably going to get clowned on for this. Excuse me. The Other Woman. Yes, that's right. This is the movie that put me at capacity along with Snakes on a Plane. It's got Cameron Diaz, Leslie Mann, Kate Upton. I'm sorry, guys. That woman is fine. Kate Upton is beautiful. When I found out she was in this movie, I had to get it. Yeah, it's kind of a chick flick, but it's kind of for guys too. I can't really explain it. It's a movie that you can actually watch with your girlfriend and she'll like it, and of course you'll enjoy it. And this is an extremely cautionary tale on how you should just not cheat on your woman. Damn, I don't want to give away any plot details or anything like that, but yeah, if you still want to cheat, if you still want to be a jerk-off and be unfaithful to your woman after that movie, then you got some cojones, man. So, yeah, it's a great movie. I mean, anything with Cameron Diaz is always watchable, and I guess it's got Nicki Minaj as well and her one big artificial talent. But, yeah, great movie, and fun little movie, and yeah, that's the movie that put me at capacity, and I'm going to catch all kinds of shit for admitting that I own a chick flick, but moving forward. So here we're in the double packs. These are the double features, also arranged chronologically. Here we're obviously going in the 80s. Troll. Chick that wrote those Harry Potter movies owes her ass to that movie. I can't believe that movie doesn't have as much attention as it doesn't have as much attention, but that was, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that the chick that wrote those Harry Potter movies, she stole a lot from the movie Troll. I think you guys should check it out. But okay, so we're obviously going into the 90s double features here. Lots of good ones. Coming into the 2000s, I think, in this next section. I don't really like these gaps here, but I'm kind of compulsive about leaving. Like, I can't separate. If they're all part of a series, I can't separate them. I guess I'm real OCD like that. So now we're entering the trilogies. Now, these are all just movies that I grew up with, movies that I always remember at the rentals. Just movies that just generally, they're not Academy Award winners, but just, I can't explain, just special memories. You know, we all have those movies that are kind of lame, but just have special memories, and that's why they, you know, they hold a special place in our hearts. So here we're entering the tetralogies and the pentalogies. Up here on the top shelf is where I keep basically the biggest series of my collection. See, right here we're entering the pentalogies. I think another Paranormal Activity is going to come out, and it won't be there for long. Same thing with Terminator. That's also going to get a new entry, so that'll be kind of cool. So here we enter the movies with 6 entries on up. This last shelf right here is basically the biggest of my collection. I had to double dip on the Saw movies because I didn't really like the boxes that the individual ones came in, but with that one you get I think 2 or 3 individual discs, and the movies are just as the quality is just as good. So, and finally we got the 10 and 11 movie series. Friday the 13th. I do that every Friday the 13th with my best friend. We make it a point to try and watch those all in a row. 17 hours all together. But sometimes we do it, sometimes we don't. You know, you're getting old when you want to turn in like just after like the 8th or 9th movie, but no, okay, I don't want to say anything. Finally, we got the odd shaped boxes and box sets. And they still have not released these movies on Keepcase, and I don't know what that's all about. It really irks me. Yeah, okay, well, I'm not going to say anything else. What's up, Alpha 5? I know, I'm such a man-child. And all the way up here, we got my regular box sets. Some of these are no longer in print, so I am proud to own them. I think, let's see here. Let's see, I think the Spider-Man box set, no longer in print. This particular Omen box set is no longer in print. You could go Blu-ray, but it comes with that stupid fucking remake that I just don't like. Same thing with the Superman box set, no longer in print. Planet of the Apes, they recently got a smaller case. I definitely got to upgrade. These Star Wars, the original trilogy and their theatrical releases. I don't know why George Lucas did away with those, but thank God I got my hold on a set before I guess they started showing up for like $100 a piece on Amazon. Price gouging pricks. And of course we got the Alien Predator box set and Nightmare on Elm Street. So there you go. This is my entire collection so far. I guess the next time I'll get back to you, I'll probably fill up like one of these little sections, or maybe I'll do them both. Who knows? But yeah, this is my entire collection. Questions or comments, you all do know the drill. Peace out, fellas.